Welcome to the Tippie Toe podcast. We got a special guest today. We're doing a special edition, Chain Gang style. My dog just came home, been going crazy with the YouTube. You feel me? So we're gonna talk about it, upcoming, how he got started, what made him do YouTube, and how it was in that. Let them know who my guest is, my dog.
Man, what it do, man? It's your boy Charlie Global, man.
I'm playing with
you know what I'm saying? Subscribe everywhere, Charlie Global, man. Let's do it.
What going on with you, my dog?
Man, I'm just kicking, man.
Man, you already know what come. I see you doing your thing on YouTube, boy.
Already, yeah, man. It been going up, man. It been going up.
How did that get started? How you even got into that deal?
How I got the YouTube, and I had just got out of prison, and one of my partners, Bill Feezy, he already was lit on the YouTube, so he hit me one day. He was like, "Shit, boy, you want to get some money?" I'm like, "Hell yeah." He was like, "Look, just talk about Chain Gang, bro. Tell them stories." He like, "Bro, you already goofy, so they gon'."
Okay then.
So I just went and dropped a couple stories, you know what I'm saying? And then he interviewed me on his platform. And after the interview with him, I just went to jumping. And he told me, he said, I'm gonna get these subscribers to come look at you. It's on you to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kept dropping. Then I went from 2,000 subscribers to 5,000, 5,000, 10,000. And I just hit, I'm over 20,000 now. So yeah, in a year's time, we've been doing all right.
Congratulations on that too. Did you know that was something you wanted to do while you was in there, or that was something after you came on?
That's something that kind of just fell out the sky. My goal was to, stack me a budget and put my album out, you know what I'm saying? But with the YouTube falling out, that made it that much easier.
Mm-hmm. Okay then. So now, but take it down on the bike though, like where you from, upbringing, and to the streets that call it going in that bit.
Man, I'm from a small town called Moultrie, Georgia, man, right by Albany, Georgia, Valdosta, Tilton, you know what I'm saying? The sticks, man. You
so
know
it's
what
not
I'm
the
saying?
same, but not it's own little thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
I thought all that was Albany.
Nah. You got different counties like Albany, Daughter County. We in Colquitt County, but I went to high school in Albany though. So
Okay.
Yeah, I'm real familiar with Albany. That was my second home.
Okay. So how it was growing up? Was it like, you feel me? Like, was it tough? Was it how it was though? You couldn't take a step.
I come from a family of hustlers. Everybody was hustling, whether they was on a job or, you know what I'm saying, trapping or whatever. So everybody believed in having something if it wasn't nothing but a little something. So for the most part coming up, you know what I'm saying, it was pretty smooth, you know what I'm saying. I was raised by my auntie. My mom had to go do a bid or whatever, so my aunt adopted me and my brother and raised us, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. So mama had to go do a bid.
Yeah.
God damn, how old you was when mama had to go do a bid?
I was like 5.
Oh, so you remember or you don't remember?
I remember certain things, you know what I'm saying? I remember certain, but yeah.
So what, mama was into the streets or something?
Yeah, you could say that. And some unfortunate happened, so she had to go sit down. So my aunt, she couldn't have kids, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. auntie, man. But she couldn't have kids, so she was like, I'm not about to let my nephew go into the system. So she had a house, she had a husband, she was married, she had a job, so she fit the criteria. So she adopted me and my brother.
Okay, so what mama being locked up, they were trying to bring you to the system.
Yeah. My auntie wasn't having it. She like, nah. So.
And this from her telling you this was stuff you could remember too though.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, it was crazy for a minute, you know what I'm saying? As a child growing up, cause we was in the project too, back in the day. So, you know how that trench life be, how them trenches be, man. So, but my aunt ended up getting married to this guy who had been in the military and that. So we moved to Albany in 2000. You know what I'm saying? Cause my brother who got adopted by my aunt, along with me, he passed. Our house caught on fire in 97 and he didn't make it out. So
damn, sorry to hear about that too.
After that, my aunt, she got with this dude, and you know what I'm saying? He moved us to Albany. He bought a house. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was living a little better. You know what I'm saying? At that time, and I was terrible. I was bad as hell, boy.
You think that had something to do with just the upbringing, like why bad too?
Nah, it wasn't that, cause I had people on my ass like, hey boy, do the right thing. It just, I was in the mind frame, but I'm gonna do what I wanna do.
Yeah. Was there any influence or just fuck that, man? I'm just do what the fuck I want to do?
It really, you know how nigga come up in that hip hop life back in the day, man. Nigga listening to all this shit. So then I got uncles who were putting on for the city. They doing their thing. They getting their money on and shit. I'm like, I want to do that.
Okay then, stop playing.
One of my uncles, shout out OG Frost, man. He took care of the whole family, school clothes, Christmas, get-togethers, like. That who I came up looking up to, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so, you know, a nigga had to wake up though, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. And by you mean, was that in their business? Like, so you was growing up like, man, I want to be a hustler too.
Yeah, cause I used to be in the trap when I was younger, and my Uncle Greg, he might pull up and see me out there, he might run me out from out there, man, get your ass from out here. At the time, you know, I'm so naive. I'm like, man, I don't need nigga. Hey, man, no, them folks knew what it was. Yeah. So.
And what you was doing in the trap? Just chilling, just hanging out?
Hell no, I was selling shit.
Oh, you were trying to? Oh, you was getting off?
Yeah.
And what age you was at that time?
Shit, my first time selling dope, I was like 11.
Hell.
Yeah, I was a baby.
Dope.
Yeah.
Candy or dope? Which one?
Oh no, it was some weed.
Okay then. Damn, that's still 11. That's still.
And it crazy because we were trying to go to their little party. So I'm like, damn, I told my partner, he was older than me. He was like 15, 16. I'm like, damn, boy, I ain't gonna be able to go, but I ain't got no money. So that nigga pulled out a Selma weed and he was like, hey, sell that, goddamn, you'll be able to go now.
So he put you in the game.
Yeah,
okay,
so
then.
Shit, I sold that beat, made it to the little party, had a few dollars left when I left up out of there. I was like, okay. And shit, it just went for nothing.
Okay then, so like what was next though? You feel me? Like at that time you didn't get in trouble yet though.
Yeah, so I started rapping when I was like when it was around the time Wayne dropped Block Is Hot and the time T.I. dropped Serious.
Serious, big phones.
Yeah, cause see my cousin, she used to go to Darden College. And when she'd be at school, I might go through her room because she had a bunch of CDs and shit. So I found that T.I. CD that on Serious. I'm like, who the hell this nigga is?
That be funky.
So I'm listening to that boy and how I taught myself how to rap. I used to write down their verse. And then I turn around and write my own version of it. And shit, yeah.
That's crazy. I think everybody got a story of writing down rap lyrics, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's how I used to learn. I'm like, I'm gonna write these lyrics down so I can learn what they saying.
Once I learned what they were saying, then okay, now I'm finna flip it to my version.
So you remixing shit. Okay then. So now, but you was just rapping. You ain't taking it serious yet though.
I was taking it serious.
You had the studio you was going to.
I got with my first little label when I was 14, Diamond Dealer Records in Albany, Georgia.
Early.
Yeah, I dropped Certified to Be Gangstified when I was 14. And shit, my first time in the studio and shit, I was like, okay, this shit cool. What got me was when they came with the CD cover and shit, and I seen my picture, all of this shit, I was like, oh yeah, that's lit. Okay, so they gave me a bunch of them, a bunch of copies. They were like, take them to school, give them away, you can sell them, do whatever you just need to promote your shit. They were giving me little flyers and posters.
Oh, that was a real label.
Yeah, you know, it's a local label.
Yeah, but you know, you doing stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I mean. Like for a young nigga, that's like a real label. Baby.
Yeah, so you know, so experiencing that, then I did my first show. You know what I'm saying? You know, my first little show and shit. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this is what I want to do right here. This shit lit. Cause these people really tuning into the shit that came out of my brain. You know what I'm saying? So shit, yeah.
Hell yeah. So like, where you feel like it went left at? You feel me? As far as getting in trouble, you feel me?
Yeah, I got locked up in 2006 for the first time in the county jail.
Very first time ever.
Yeah, and I had done went through little juvenile shit, but as far as an adult, I was 17. Yeah, but it wasn't nothing, never no long stretches, 60 days, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But
even 60 days though, you know, nigga normally just in and out the next day.
Yeah.
6 days, that means you had to do a little something.
Yeah, yeah. And see, my grandmama told me when I was in them streets and shit, cause she knew I was in the street, but she was like, boy, look, you better get your shit together, cause if you don't, them white folk gonna get your ass for a long time. So when I did go to prison, I talked to my grandma, she was like, what I told you?
Oh, that's the first thing she said.
The first thing she said, said, what I told you, black ass, what I told you.
Damn.
I couldn't even say nothing. She was like, I was trying to tell you.
She tried to warn you.
Yeah.
So now take us there, like what was the charge that ended, letting you going to jail in prison?
I had armed robbery and 2 aggravated assault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And at that time, was that like something to do? How you got into, bitch, I'm from the Leo, bitch. No, was it Leo or just regular? What that was? The armed robbery? That's
yeah,
like armed robbery. Yeah, I mean, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So shit, I mean, running around in the trenches, you know what I mean, with one of my cousins, man. We was on that at one point of time, you know what I'm saying? Trap was slow. Shit, nigga was on that, you know what I'm saying? And not realizing that karma is gonna come back to you, because the energy you put out in the universe, you're gonna get it back. But we wasn't in tune back then. We were just some hot head little niggas, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I was living in Albany at the time, and shit, situation occurred, nigga needed some money on, nigga put me on a lick, shit.
That was the first lick?
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
Well, first lick that I got caught.
No, I know. Okay,
yeah.
Before you got caught, like, remember your first lick? Were you nervous first time ever going?
Oh, yeah.
Nigga
had
the first one was?
Man, shit, boy, that shit was so long ago. It was on some breaking in the motherfucker high type shit.
Man, that's scary, too.
People
don't know that shit done.
Yeah, like, that shit was crazy. Like, I was scared as a motherfucker, but hey, did what I had going on at the time.
Did y'all know the person wasn't home, or you were like, we just taking a chance?
Shit, we knew they weren't there.
Okay, then.
Yeah. But we was so stupid, and I used to wonder why my pops used to tell me when I was a jit, you know what I'm saying? I was real young, you know what I'm saying? Before my pop died, he was like, shit, boy, anybody can get rich, but everybody can't keep it. With that being said, all the leaks we done hit, we ain't never keep the money. We always just spend it. Money get low, shit, we back on another.
Yeah, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Nigga was green, you know what I'm saying?
So you remember hitting the nice lick?
Yeah.
What was the nice one? We know, so you gotta take it.
That shit, the nicest lick I hit probably was about 40 bands.
40 bands?
Yeah, 40
Oh, that's
bands.
a good one, right? That's
some
great.
Work and some gun.
Oh, hell no. That's good. That's a good lick.
Yeah, that was...
Like, it was just you and somebody else or solo?
Yeah, me and somebody else.
So, like, it felt like how it went down, like what you seen, was like, how you seen that, you feel me?
Yeah, it was crazy, cause shit, a nigga just basically got caught slipping. He was a nigga that was, at that time, he was a big time dope boy. And shit, some pussy got him caught up.
That pussy gonna do that.
And we stumbled across it on accident.
What you mean by that?
We on feet, walking. And that thing, damn, boy, that, I know that ain't, yeah, he dies. He dies himself too. What you wanna do? Shit, boy, shit, sweet, boy, let go. Yeah, hey, brrr, how y'all got it? And hey, fired it up.
Yeah. So it was quick, easy, smooth.
Smooth, that boy, cause see, he was the type of nigga who normally have niggas with him.
Yeah.
But we just had them seen the spot he came from. It was a thick little bit, stay right there. I said, oh, he coming from right there. So you know how a nigga duck off and go smash himself? Just caught that boy. Hey, it was what it was.
Now, fast. You saying that one was a good one. Some works, 40 ball, some pieces, and 5. So what y'all did? What was the next move?
Shit, man, a nigga, I bought some work and shit, but I ended up having to throw that shit out the window, goddamn, and jump out the hot box, fuck around, the police got behind a nigga ass, so shit, I ain't get caught, so I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga took a couple L's and shit, but a nigga was young, man, back then, we were like 16, you know what I'm saying? So a nigga ain't know nothing about generational wealth and all this shit. Man, listen, we going to the club, we already ain't number 15, 16, they letting us in the clubs and shit, so we partying, buying clothes. We got damn shit. We in high school.
Oh yeah,
You know
so we
what I'm
gotta
saying?
get fresh.
So yeah, we buying all the whole food and you
Oh,
know they got the regular line, then they got the hot bar line where you get the pizza. Yeah, so we flexing.
Y'all niggas closing.
Oh yeah, we flexing.
Yeah, stop playing.
Yeah, so shit, that shit eventually ran out. You know what I'm saying?
That bitch gonna go.
Yeah.
So now, what was the lick that, like, you know, that would end up going wrong, that let a nigga in
Shit, some of my people had gotten in a situation they were fucked up. So, you know what I'm saying? I had been there. I was in the studio and shit then. I was doing good with my little music, you know what I'm saying? Give my little buzz. I had Jay got on the radio for the first time and shit. So, you know, I'm a lawyer nigga. Goddamn. Some of my guys pulled up, they were fucked up. And this other nigga had put me on the lick like they be street, I'm telling you. So before we actually go hit the motherfucker, go peep the move on that thing, and it was like he said it was. So I'm like, oh yeah, this shit is go. He was like, ain't no cameras in there, ain't no, cause it was a finance company that I went and robbed, and it was around tax season. So that bitch was loaded, you feel me? So before I went in the motherfucker, my
Dolo, people, the people.
I had my people with me, and before I went in there, you know what I'm saying, my cousin told me, he was like, hey cuz, something ain't right, but let's slide back, let's fall back. Shit, I done turned myself up now. I'm like, cuz, man, this bitch, we skied up and everything. I'm like, man, shit, I'm finna go on. He was like, cuz, well, shit, you grown, cuz, but I'm finna go back to the car, goddamn, something ain't right.
No, he spotted senses kicked in.
Well, if I'd have went back to that car with cuz, goddamn, but at the same time, don't nothing happen for no reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, and to be honest, me going to prison, you know, I can honestly say I found myself in that motherfucker. I got more in tune with the world, and sometimes I ask myself, if I didn't go to prison, would I have that knowledge? You know what I'm saying? So I got sharp in that motherfucker, because I knew after being in prison for a certain period of time, they not gonna rehabilitate you. It's on you to rehabilitate you. They trying to brainwash you in that motherfucker. It's on you to be strong enough to get through that shit.
Okay, so now, I know we went a little bit, but I'm gonna reverse it back. So now, you know, Pam went back to the car. You went back to the lick. Wow.
Shit, I fell off in that bit. My stupid ass, cause see, I had one lick prior. Before this one, motherfucker goddamn bucked the jack, and goddamn I caught a flesh wound behind that shit.
What you mean bucked the jack?
Shit, we had done ran down on the nigga, and nigga up, and shit. Yeah, that boy let one off, and shit, that bitch scraped me.
From running? While you running and scraping?
Nah, when we pulled up and ran down on the nigga, some kind of way the nigga was able to get that bitch up.
Cowboy.
You know what I'm saying? He let that bitch off, and I got down, that bitch scraped me, but by the time he let that one off, my people that were with me had them grabbed, and we got that bitch from him. You know what I'm saying? So after that, the licks after that, I said, I ain't doing no plan. I ain't finna clap nobody, but I'm finna give you one in your ankle or something. Hey, I ain't even playing, so my stupid ass on this lick.
So that lick ain't make you even want to slow down. It's like, I just gotta be more cautious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause it was an adrenaline rush type shit. Like, it's crazy, but that's what it was. So after Buddy had done slick bulk, goddamn, after that, shit, I'm finna give you one just to let you know I ain't playing. So I fell off in this lick that ended up landing me in prison. I went to be letting off shot. Boom, boom.
But nobody, you see what I seen nobody? You seeing the people?
Yeah,
So you trying to just put one over?
No, one of the females, when she seen me slide off in there with the skied up and shit, she ran out the back door. She was trying to run out the back door, so I fouled, but I ain't hit her though. She was able to get up out that bitch. So the other female was in there. She like, oh my god. I had the Nike book bag, motherfucker. I said, hey man, go on fill that bitch up. You know what's going on. So she opened them drawers up. All you seen were them bands.
Nah, them bands.
She putting them bitches in the book bag. I'm like, hurry up, hurry the fuck up. Where I fuck. Nah, I would have got away if I hadn't went in there shooting, because it was a Verizon wireless store connected to it. They heard the shots and they called the police. So, boom, shawty filled the bag up. Boom, she throw me that bitch. I come up out that bitch, I'm running so fast, I ain't realizing I ain't even zipped the bag up all
Oh
the way.
my God, money falling.
Money falling out that bitch. So I get right though, and it was the deaf lady. She came, it was a little restaurant right there. She come out of there, she like, whoa. She mumbling and shit, goddamn, pointing at me and shit. So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm running, I'm like, damn, but it goddamn witness, boy. So I seen another little nigga. He was a young nigga too. He seen me, I'm running. So I duck out behind the goddamn dumpster. I had on.
Your people already left.
Huh?
Your
No,
people...
they ain't left. They waiting on me to get to the goddamn car.
Oh yeah.
They waiting on me to make it back. So, boom, I'm running and shit. And that thing, you know, bro, out the blue, I swear to God, I didn't even know this little country at town had this many police cars. Man, it was so many police. Bro, so I'm running. Man, it was an intersection. A main highway right there, bro. That when I say the Mo highway with me, bro, cause I ran across that motherfucker and then looked left or right.
Oh my God, yeah.
My adrenaline. Bitch, did the police, bitch.
Gotta get away.
So I run straight across that motherfucker. I ain't get hit. I don't know how I didn't get hit by a car, bro. Now that I think back on this shit, and it busy, this shit work hours, like, So I get across the street and that thing, you know, all them goddamn police cars, goddamn swerve up. They surround me and shit, goddamn got the shotguns and shit on me and shit. Got me on the ground. So they get the bag and then they dump the money and shit out and they be like, oh, we got a gun and shit. So they point the guns at me. You better not fucking move. I'm like, man, y'all got it. So at that time, bro, like my grandma was sitting right there on my shoulder saying, you got to be the stupidest nigga in the world.
Oh my God.
So as I'm laying there on the ground, I look, I see my people in the getaway car, I see them pull on out because they ain't have no choice.
Judge, nah, I can't get caught.
Yeah, ain't no need, you know what I'm
saying? No
so,
more.
Yeah, man, they pulled off and shit and goddamn, they finally get me in the car. After they picked me up off the ground, my head was spinning. And bro, like I could see my whole life flash before my eye. When they put me in that police car, bro, and slammed that door, I already knew what it was.
So now when you got to the police station, what they were talking about?
Man, just talking crazy. And see, it's so crazy, I could have finessed the situation, but didn't. It was the one badass nigga in this particular city, because this wasn't my hometown that I did the robbery in. It's the one little nigga that was doing all type of shit around the city. I find this out after the fact, but they were trying to get him for anything. So some kind of way, I don't know how, but they were like, are you sure you did this? Because it was another guy, woo. I could have easily like, oh, that wasn't me though.
Yeah, you just picked up.
I ain't even do it. And then this the crazy part. While I was in the county jail, he ended up actually getting locked up for some bullshit with his old lady type shit. And he seen me, he said, hey bro, appreciate that, bro.
So you already know.
He knowed it. He was like, man, the
Thank God,
folks had done snatched him up too. You know, cause he was in the area. You feel me? And he was like, bro, Mo nigga would have went on and just, cause he was like, these folk wanna get me anyway. And I was like, bro, I don't even know you to do no shit like that. You feel me? That ain't even in my character, you feel me? So yeah, I could have easily been like, oh, that was him. And got scot-free.
Damn.
You feel me? But, you know.
So, motherfucking, you in that bitch, bonded. How old you at that time?
At that time, I'm 20.
Oh, yeah, you grown.
Yeah, I'm 20.
So, no bond.
They ended up giving me a bond after 90 days because when we went to the bond hearing, I hadn't been indicted yet, so the judge was like, this is a high-profile case. Y'all ain't indicted him yet. It been past 90 days. He say, being that it past 90 days, I got to give him a bond.
And what they mean by indicted, what they mean?
They hadn't officially filed the charges. The charges wasn't concrete yet. You feel me? He was like, shit, y'all got all the evidence and shit. How the hell he not indicted? He gave me a bond, but I couldn't make it though at that time. The bond was $150,000.
10%, what? 15, that's some cheese back there too.
Yeah, and my folks was on some shit like, nigga, we were telling you to get out the streets, you made your motherfucking bed, nigga,
lay in that bitch. You feel me?
I respected it, cause even my uncles who was in the trenches trapping and shit, they were telling me the same thing, like, hey, boy, but you need to go rap, you need to go, you need to go play football, basketball, something.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So now you end up getting the bond, so what you was going to court. for that shit, right? Oh no, you chilling now.
Yeah. I just decided I already knew what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My people tell me, all you can do is go with the bad plea, bro. They got you. They got the eyewitnesses. They got the money. They got the gun. They got you, bro.
How much money you think she throwed in that bag, though?
Shit, my emotional discovery, it was some bread.
It was some bread.
It
would have been nice if you would have went through it.
But I would have been Young G's.
Stop playing. There's snowman around this bitch. Damn, because you said it was in there. What made y'all go in there, though? Or y'all
somebody I was kicking it with at the studio.
Like it would have bread at y'all.
Yeah, and he knew some kind of way. He found out. He knew I was in the streets and shit. And we were just politicking on some shit one day. And conversation took a few turns and led to, oh yeah, but I know about no camera, no nothing. Now if that what you own, I'm like, yeah, no camera, yeah, funny, oh yeah, sweet. And when we went and peeked the movie, he said, well, no camera, country. It was in Camilla, Georgia, by Pelham and Thomasville and shit like that.
No, you in that bit. What's the first plea offer though?
Man, the first plea was 60 do 40.
61.
60 years.
Do 40? What you think about you hearing this shit? Man, 20.
Hell nah.
They talking reckless like that.
They talking crazy. So my lawyer went in there the first 2 times.
Pretender or real lawyer? Which one?
Pretender. So, cause I knew them folk had, man.
Yeah,
so ain't no need to see.
Waste money like that.
You know what I'm saying? They got me.
Yeah.
So he went in there the first 2 times, turned that shit down. So it came up for the last one.
So they came twice, 40, offer you 60, do 40 twice?
Nah, they came with some more shit. It wasn't getting under 30 years.
Damn.
Basically, it wasn't getting on. So I'm young. I'm like, man, these folks.
What the niggas you locked up saying though? You know how y'all be talking about.
Oh yeah, you know you had them chain gang lawyers,
Yeah,
them bullshit ass lawyers. Like, oh yeah, boy, you finna ride, boy, they got you, boy, you finna get life, boy. It's over with. And there was some white folk. Oh yeah.
Oh, they were white folks.
Yeah. See the leaks I went on.
I thought it was black folks.
Only time I robbed a nigga, I had to feel tried. Other than that, I wasn't robbing no niggas. Yeah, y'all. I'm out here in the rich folk. Yeah. I went into robbing my folks.
Yeah.
The only way if a nigga tried me some type of way, you feel me? I felt tried and it was legit. I could show proof, hey, look, this bitch tried me.
Right, I had to get him.
So I had to slide on buddy, he playing. But other than that, I wasn't with robbing my folk. You know what I'm saying?
So motherfucking, damn, so were you praying? Was you calling home? Like, what's on your mind while they offered a nigga 20, 30, 40, not even 20, 30, 40?
I'm just like, shit, we gonna go in. Cause see, I'm a gambler. I'm a real big gambler. So shit, I'm like, we got one more shot. So my lawyer, the day of, he going there to talk to them folks. He like, look, this the last time. You turn it down, you gotta go to trial, and you know what's gonna go on when you go to trial. So he come back up out of there and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, hey, boy, you gonna be all right. So I'm like, what they talking about? He was like, 30 do. I was like, hold on, 30. He was like, shut the hell up, listen to me. 30 do 15. 15 in, 15 out. I said, run it. Run it. I'll be 35, fuck it, run it. Let go. So I signed the paperwork and shit. We go in front of the judge. And he like, shit, you coming in my town, you thinking you a cowboy. He was like, shit, the only reason why I'm granting this plea because I ain't never seen you before. So shit, I signed that shit and rocked out, yeah. So
now, like, what you think about? So you was ready to do it?
Yeah, it was. I was more content because I knew I was coming home. You see what I'm saying? I'm finna go ride, but shit, nigga, at least I'm coming home. So
that's smart. You thought like that, cause I ain't gonna lie though. My dog fucked around. Twerk my plug, right? Then twerk his own plug. I guess niggas out there kill you. I guess niggas are things like a spree, I guess. You feel me? They offer that boy 15. He took that bit to trial, bro. Called life, bro.
I already knew what it was. I'm like,
they murder, bro. They offer you 15.
Yeah.
You supposed to leap on that.
Fact. That what I was just waiting on a number. You know what I'm saying? That I could see some daylight. So when they said 15, I'm like, shit, I be 35 here. I'm good. Come on with it.
So now, you waiting to go to prison. Was you relaxed? Was you like, who think I got this shit over? Like, what's going through your mind? That you were 20, just got sentenced.
Yeah, I'm like, shit, I had done set my mind. I really had blocked the free world out because I'm like, why think about it? I ain't finna see that shit for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So shit, I just got in that mode, you know what I'm saying? And when they transferred me to actual prison, shit, I already knew, you know, an environment like that, shit, you just mind your business, stay out nigga way, shit, you'll be alright.
But this was the first time going in though. Were you spooked? Were you ready? Were you?
Shit, I was spooked a little bit because I had done heard a bunch of stories and shit, but...
Now, what one story you heard while you was in there?
You know, you hear the usual, how niggas getting raped and niggas getting killed and niggas getting this and that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm remembering this shit, so when I get there and I see this shit for the first time, you know what I'm saying, that shit was crazy.
So when you got in there, you remember going in that room where they make everybody get butt naked?
Yeah, when you get out that bus, you know what I'm saying? It's just like slavery. When you see the slave movies, when they get them off the ship, they shave their head, lather them up with this bullshit. Same thing in Georgia chain gang. They shave your head, put this shit on. You gotta get in the shower with all these niggas. Take your shower, put your clothes on and shit. Go through the little orientation and all that bullshit.
What's going through your mind when you doing that for the first time though?
Man, I'm like, shit, it what it is. The only thing I was saying to myself is, shit, I don't want to be the same nigga I am coming in there, bitch, leaving out. So I'm like, nigga gonna have to change for real, cause this ain't what going on.
Oh, so you was thinking that shit early.
Yeah, I already knew what it was. Like, this shit, mental warfare for real in prison. You at war for your mind in that bitch.
You got, I ain't gonna lie, but they say you gotta have a strong mind, especially when you get put in that hole.
Yeah, but see, I ain't even gonna lie, I had slick been conditioned for the hole, cause when I was younger, my aunt, when I used to get suspended from school, no, she used to make me stay in my room. She'd take my computer, my TV, my game, and she used to make me read books. She used to give me books she know I didn't know all the words. Yeah, and she'll make me all the words I didn't know. She'll make me write it down, get the dictionary, and I had to write the definition beside it. When she'll wait about 4-5 hours, and then she'll come back in there and check the paper and see if I wrote some word down, because she knew I didn't know all the words. And I used to, I used to,
auntie right there.
Yeah, I used to be on punishment so much, I went to liking the shit. So shit, that what she do anytime I fuck up. Oh yeah, in the room, no TV, no game, no phone, no. You just in that bit all day, read. She gonna come in there and tell you when you can get in the bed. You can't. She come in there and see you sleep. Oh, she fine, yeah. So I get right. Yeah, so.
Yeah, so motherfucker, yeah, bro. So you saying like you heard stories of niggas getting raped on this shit now? Did you witness not with your eye, but hearing a bit got taken up?
Oh yeah.
But I heard, was it willingly or? I heard, cause you know niggas be like, man, they don't want you to rape you in there, bro. Niggas gotta be on that shit.
Yeah. See, like when I first went to prison, you know what I'm saying? You heard about a few niggas getting raped and shit. You know what I'm saying? I actually heard niggas goddamn get took up through. I ain't see it, but you could hear the niggas fighting in the room, boom, 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 boom. And that thing, you know, you just hear niggas moaning and screaming, and that be like, damn, he must have lost, cause that boy.
Damn.
Yeah, like
niggas fighting for their life in that bitch.
For real, bro, that shit real barbaric.
First time you heard that shit, what's going through your mind?
Like, I was trying to get somewhere where I couldn't hear it no more, you know what I'm saying? But you just stuck in a dorm, so where you gonna go, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro, that shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, I watch a lot of your videos though, right?
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you feel me? Like, one thing, like, with your stories, like, bitch, you looking for a female officer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She gotta bring that thing in.
Yeah, cause see, in prison, everyone has...
Where you got that game from, though? Like, what was the first time? What made you get into, bitch, I'm gonna find me a chick that's gonna whoop you?
When I got to Macon State, my first official count, cause you have to go through diagnostic, then you get assigned to your first count. When I got there, my first bunkmate, he had a phone. Then after he got to know me and shit, he put me in the loop on, cause I used to see the officer come to our room all the time. Cause before she come, he'll be like, hey, bro, let me get the room for a second. So I slide up out the room, I see the little female slide, you know, I'm like, damn, boy, I was green though, to the chain gang shit, I ain't. So he finally put me in the loop on shit, like, yeah, do what I got going on, cause we in the room together, so. You know what I mean? He put me up, showing me little shit. Cause I'm like, he got phone, cigarette, weed. So once I seen how he would move, he was older than me. He was an OG. I was like 20 at the time. He was like 45, 46.
OG, yeah.
So, you know, I always gravitated to older people. My crowd, even before I went to prison, my crowd was the older folk. Cause my daddy was an old nigga. So, you know, I gravitated to older people. So, yeah, I seen how he was racking. So I'm like, yeah, this how I'm finna do my time right here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You say he put you on the phone, what you mean?
I
thought you say he put you up with the phones, like.
Yeah, like when I first got in the room with him, he had a phone, a cell phone. So I'm like, damn, this shit dope. I'm in prison. Cause my first day in there, after I got in the shower, got out the shower and shit, got myself together, he called me to the room. He was like, hey, boy, you wanna use the phone? Pull that bitch out. I was like, oh, hell yeah, come on with that. I said, what I need to do to get one of these? At the time, they were going for 300, little flip phone.
Okay, then little small dope.
Yeah, they was 09. This is a little flip phone. So shit, he was like, it cost you 300. So I got on the phone, a couple people I knew put the little bread together, and I had me one. So now it's up.
Both of y'all in the room.
Yeah. So he was like, boy, you better catch you one of these little bitches, boy. You better goddamn start. He started giving me the game and shit, cause I'm already a clean nigga, but he gave me the chain game clean. Like, boy, you wanna keep your uniform pressed, you wanna keep you some clothes, keep your shoes, make sure you keep hella. He just gave me the rundown on what bitches looking at and what is like, they looking at.
They got motion.
Yeah, so.
They got other niggas in that bitch bummy as hell in that bitch. Stank as hell.
Yeah, so on gave me the sauce and shit, goddamn, and hell. Once I got off around him, I just remember all the game he gave me, and I used to apply that shit. And it's a lot of broke ass female work at the chain game, bro. So you run you up a little check and you slide up on one.
How did it work though? How did you to grab the first one?
See, me, once I actually got in the swing of things in prison,
what's the swing? You know, I'm nosy, right? What's the swing of thing? What's the swing of thing?
You get to learn how the currency is, how the markets is.
Okay, then.
You know what I'm saying? Pricing, breaching security to get shit. Cause when you get them pikes, you breaching security. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't learn how to get my own pipe in over the gates and shit until later on.
Or you was dealing with the plugs in there first.
Yeah. I was just dealing with the officers at first. You know what I'm saying? And
what do they come tell you? I got it, or you gotta see what's going on?
Nah, we set it up like, okay, the first thing you have to do when you get an officer, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make them feel comfortable.
Yeah. Like,
see me, I'm a goofy nigga, so I pull up. If I get you to crack a smile, it's over with. That's how my mind is. Cause my daddy told me that. He said, man, you gonna have a lot of bitches. I said, why? He said, cause you stupid. You stupid motherfucker.
Okay,
so in my head, when it come to these females, I'm like, if I can get this bitch to laugh, if she over with. So my first time getting a female, you know what I'm saying, that what happened. I made her laugh and shit, you know what I'm saying, made her feel comfortable. And then shit, you have to, I call it bungee jumping. You just have to pop the question.
See if she down now.
And I ease it on them like, shit, you straight? What you mean I'm straight? Hey, shit, I see nails looking kind of regular, man. Back then, the green dot shit was popping. So I shoot the bitch a little $100 green dot. Hey, man, when you come back in there, yeah, like, cause sometimes, like Aunt told me, you got to give the receipt. You got to get them home the maker, cause they got a lot of niggas talking about their paper, but ain't that many niggas giving them that paper. You see what I'm saying? So my first little bit, I shot $100 green dot. I said, next time you could, cause back then nails didn't cost $200 like they do today.
Facts.
You get a bit 60 ball, she gonna get right, whole ass bitch.
For real.
But I gave her a little $100 and shit. I said, when you come back to work, man, I want to see your nail did. Now straight up.
And that's are you already hustling on the
Oh yeah. Cause see,
you got 100. That means you hustling to just give a bitch 100.
Yeah, cause see, you have to learn the entities of prison. You got the store market where you selling store call. Then I was buying little cans of cigarettes, selling single cigarettes, scoops of cigarettes. And shit like that. Cause when I first got to prison, cigarettes was still on the stove. You could buy them. Yeah. And Obama turned around and took them all. That was all they did was make a way for a bitch to get them in. Yeah. And I was at one of the big scam prisons where niggas be scamming for real. You know what I'm saying? So niggas throwing paper around. Like, that shit was crazy. Prison like the streets. You just ain't, you ain't got access to bitches like you do on the street. That's the only difference. They got everything in that motherfucker. The same.
I know some niggas that like chain gang more than the real world, bro.
Yeah, because they don't have no influence in the real world, but they somebody.
Yeah, you feel like, man, I'm chain gang.
Like you got niggas who big OG ranked up
Yeah.
in prison,
They
but on
come
the
out
street,
here
niggas.
like fuck, they ready to
know what
go
I'm
back
saying?
in this bitch.
So that's just how I see it. Niggas have the influence in prison, you know what I'm saying, and they like having that sense of power. So
you shot at 100.
yeah, I shot at 100. So boom, she come at work, she got her nail did and shit.
Yes,
I'm like,
sir.
okay.
She looking glossy.
Cause see, after I shoot her the numbers, you have to worry about getting booked. So when they change shifts, she gone. You just send back like, damn, hope these folk don't run down on me, cause you don't know if she gonna report you. You don't know if she gonna go for it. Yeah, you got some on. Man,
Get nails done in Stick Hotel?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, you got some trifling ass females in there, but Shawty, she come back with the nail did and shit. So I tricked off a couple of times, and then that thing, she asked me, she like, shit, you need something, you straight? I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, man, we really could run this shit up. So I went to giving her the rundown on how this shit move and shake, and she went to coming with that shit. My people wrap the shit up and then drop it out to her, and goddamn, she'll bring that bit right on up in that motherfucker. And the way we used to play it was smooth, cause Uncle already told me, he say, man, you gotta operate in plain sight. You in a phase, you can't do prison. Everybody see what's going on. You just got to find them creases. You got to operate in them creases. So shit, yeah, I used to work different moves. Cause Unc told me, say never bust the same move the same way. Cause niggas, you know, we creatures of habit. So once you do a routine, niggas will pick up on it. So I used to switch it up.
Especially the chain gang.
Yeah, niggas is watching everything, bro. Everything, yeah.
And then I heard the chain gang nigga would hate just to stop your motion.
For real, and it be your own kind. It be your own kind hating on you more than the niggas that ain't with you with. Cause you know I'm affiliated, so niggas, it be your own.
So your own affiliation, basically.
Yeah.
Oh hell no, that's crazy,
shit, bro. I'm telling you, like, you getting them packs in and shit. Cause see, it's levels. You got the niggas who just ain't got shit. And you can tell them niggas yes 150 times straight, but you say no that one time. You the worst nigga in the world. They think you supposed to just get your pack and just keep giving them just cause you my brother. You say we brothers, you getting that shit, man. You supposed to fuck with her. Tight shit. And soon as you don't, they go to, you got them niggas, just the broke niggas. Then you got the other niggas who get money too. You know what I'm saying? And when I was having to buy work off the compound, buy a can here, zip of weed here, shit, like niggas was cool with
they
that.
They loving that, yeah, cause I breaking bread.
Yeah,
now you doing your own thing.
But see, I was the breakdown king. Like I was patient. Like I was one of them niggas who would buy 2-3 cans. I put 2 of them cans up because I know it dropped for you. It's inevitable. Tay they modified.
Then your fluff game, like you be saying.
Oh
crazy.
man, here I incorporate
the fluff.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta incorporate that damn thing, boy.
With that one,
yeah.
And when you do that, what that mean? You just make it look thick.
Oh yeah, see, when you incorporate the fluff, you gotta get these kitchen gloves. All right, boom, you tear finger off, boom. Okay, it's a drought out here now, so it's all in the eyes and not in the head. Oh yeah, you gotta paint a picture, bitch. Oh yeah, dress it up, make it real fun. So shit, boom. I put like a little bit of weed in the finger, but I leave air in it. Tie that bitch at the top, so I get some clear tape and lay that bitch down. Put the sight on them, and then once I get it on them, fluff it around where it fill up the whole bottom of the sight. Cause you know the sight like they big. Make sure it fill up the whole bottom. Then you put another piece of tape on the top and smooth it out. When you hold that bitch up, that bitch look like it's talking about something. Bitch, that the fluff, bitch.
How much that bitch, something like that go for?
Hey, shit, 50 ball.
50 ball, and how much joint they get?
Them, shit, depending on how you smoke.
Yeah, you feel me?
But see, people been getting hit with the fluff they whole life.
So like okay
every time you done bought a bag of chips, you been hit with the fluff. Anytime you go to a restaurant and get something to drink, all that ice in that damn cup. They been hitting you with the fluff.
Yeah, it's just chain gang fluff.
Yeah, this the chain gang fluff, man.
So the niggas spending for the low. But niggas probably getting high, right? Cause you don't really smoke too much in there though.
Yeah, it just depends, cause you got some niggas who still smoke like they on the street.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
See niggas rolling up big doolies in that bitch.
Yeah, but see when you see them rolling like that 9 times 10, they get in the pack. Cause a nigga that just shopping, you got some niggas who shopping and smoke, but it's rare.
And when she actually used straight, when she came in, tobacco, that weed, which one you told her? I see you.
Oh, we came with the cigarette first.
I see that was like one of the best things, like easiest thing.
Yeah.
Less consequences.
Yeah, cigarette and shit.
There was big profit with the cigarette too.
Mm-hmm. I done trapped out female just bringing food.
Yeah, I know. I heard your story. Remember, it's going for $200.
Yeah.
That's
Just food.
crazy.
Cause you got some female that ain't finna
Do
try
all
no
that.
contraband, but she'll bring you some cologne, some boxers. Cause I used to make them put on about 6-7 pair of boxers or
niggas
tank
want that
top
real
to
word
put their
outside,
uniform on. Bring me that shit. They probably paid $12.99 for the tank top and that, but it need to be that $150.
Because what niggas want that outside.
Yeah, cause niggas having phones, so niggas want to look free world. You know what I'm
Think
saying?
about it. You don't gotta sell drugs in there.
You don't. You can. I know Muslim niggas in there eating out just selling cologne.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
A little vial like this in that bitch going $50, $100.
You know, they want to smell good when them hoes pass
Yeah,
through. Like, damn, you smell
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Now you got it.
Anything free world can be sold in there. I don't care what it is.
That's crazy. But dog, why is niggas making that much money? They buying McDonald's for you for $200?
Yeah, you gotta
It
think.
tastes that good?
Bro, you gotta think these folks scamming, bro. I don't watch niggas become millionaires in my face. We looking at his account, that bitch at 900,000. I go out the room and goddamn fit me a bowl of food. He like, hey bro, look. Million.
You like,
Scamming.
what?
I'm like, what?
Fuck.
Yeah, the scam, man. Ultra State Prison.
That's crazy.
Scam capital.
So you done
man.
seen an account with niggas over 100,000 in that.
Hey, I done ran up over 100 in that bit my damn self.
God damn.
Them boys don't, man, you got, but see, I wouldn't, them boys knew how to scam. See, I didn't know how to scam.
Now what you
know
about
what I'm saying?
scam?
The shit, they working these phones.
Oh, they scamming like a nigga on the
On the street.
You lying. I thought they was scamming the work. But
Nah, they scamming, these accounts, these
them boys
these boys catching credit card, buying up all type of shit from Home Depot. They know this nigga over here trying to build their house. They selling it to him for the lowski roasty.
Oh, yeah.
It's all type of, man,
Yeah,
jury duty scam, getting the sex offenders, making these folk go to the store, get the green dots, and all that going on.
God damn. So motherfucker, you in there with, like, you feel me? Like, when you ever felt like it was getting hot, like, what about the hiding that bitch though?
The what?
Hiding the work.
Oh yeah, you got them essays. See, I used to go to the essay because
You ain't never hide it yourself.
Yeah, I done hid it myself, but when I'm moving like that,
Too
getting
much
work
stuff?
in,
Yeah.
I'm going to the essay to build me a spot, cause them boys know how to build that real 007 shit.
You
Like,
lying.
man, them boys fat.
What they gonna be in your cell or
In my room.
They will break the walls down. And,
Man, I had an essay one time, man. He was getting the pack in heavily. This motherfucker was rich. We were partner. He told me one day, he said, go in my room. You find my work, you can have all of it. Man, I stayed in that nigga room. He let me stay in that bitch 2 hours. I
you
couldn't
over
find
here
his
looking for
spot.
shit, yeah.
When he like, you through, man? I was like, man, I can't find it. He showed me where his spot was. I said, get the fuck out of here. That bitch was in the floor. I said, oh, he be him. Fire.
That's crazy.
How he did it, he told me, if I tell you, I got the key.
Yeah. Facts. God.
Fine. No essay know how to take 2, 3, 4 blocks out the wall. You can be looking dead at that shit.
That bitch don't even know he
These
moving.
motherfucker fast. So when I have motion like that going on, I go to the essay because they fast.
Well, how much work is too much work in the jailhouse though?
Man, niggas be having the mother load in that.
Like with a pound?
Man,
Ain't no way niggas got. Ain't no way, dog.
bruh, pounds. in this bitch. Cans on can. Man, you
gotta use different cells for that though.
Yeah. Niggas have different vaults and shit and other spots in the dorm, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you got some niggas who can get tools and shit and unscrew shit and move shit and put shit behind that and nigga knew how to make them spots, man.
And like, let's say you got a spot, right, but you end up getting popped and gotta go to the hole or something. Can you lose some of your shit?
Yeah, but see, you got, it just depend on the situation, cause like I done got knocked off with I don't know how many phones and work and shit, but I always have me a nigga I can somewhat trust on standby, so if something happens to me, I can get out the shit I do got left. I can get it down there to the hole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you always got to have that backup plan.
Right. So a phone in there. You think is a phone more serious in there or out here? Because even over here, nigga use the bathroom and got their phone with the nigga feel like, oh Lord.
Yeah, it's more serious in prison. The equivalent to a phone in prison is your car out there. See how important that bitch is? That's how that phone is in there.
Because the phone, you can make shit happen.
Yeah, you can make that shit. Because see, I had to keep me a phone because I refused to get institutionalized.
That phone gonna keep you in the real world.
Gonna keep you in the world. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I kept me a phone.
Does it matter if it's a dope boy phone or like a phone with like a smartphone?
Oh yeah, when they came out with the Tango, the FaceTime shit. See, I was in prison. That shit fucked me up. I was walking by a nigga cut one day, and I seen cause the touchscreen shit had just hit the prison system. So I seen a nigga with his girl on the phone. I was like, hey, excuse me, fam, I ain't trying to be in your business or nothing, but I was like, bro, you can actually see her, bro. He like, yeah. I said, oh, that. He was like, shit, bro, cause we was in the open dorm. So he was like, bro, come on in my cut. He let me talk to his girl in there. He was like, yeah, talk to her. I was like, hey. She like, hey. She was like, you're not the first person to do this.
That's
everybody
crazy,
amazed by this. It was Tango, I think. And it was the little FaceTime shit. And the first time seeing, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta upgrade because I had the little box Chevy, the little flip phone. Shit, I gotta get me one of them because a nigga having to get his rocks all listening to a bit, play with himself and shit. Now I can see that damn thing. Yeah.
So niggas having with any nigga, I wonder if any niggas in chain gang have prostitutes. Meaning like they could like, oh, you want to get off? I'm gonna call this hoe right quick.
Oh yeah, nigga, I was
like niggas paying.
Listen, I was internet pimping and yeah, man, I had a few female. You know, you got them crumb bums. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Then I need a little guidance, but to be fine though. You hear me? It was this app called IMO.
IMO, I ain't heard of that one.
You ain't never heard of IMO? Oh, I made thousands of dollars off that motherfucker.
Okay then, talk to me that.
Oh man, so you a female, you know what I'm saying? You pay, cause this town getting the package shit. I used to get a room, like they ain't got nowhere to stay. I might meet them on the internet and shit. She like, bitch, I'm on the ground, bitch. I ain't got nothing going on. Okay, cool, bitch. You flying in here? Get that bitch a room.
Oh, from the chain gang.
From the chain gang. I said, bitch, you finna sell this pussy.
Pimping. To the chain gang, nigga.
To the chain gang. I'm your promoter.
Man,
yeah. Cha-cha promotions,
it's
baby.
Going down.
So I got her the room. Boom. I send the poor ass bitch about 200. Make her go get some little sexy
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Some little lip gloss to put on. So she was like, what I do now? Just chill. I need you to download this app, IMO. She downloaded the whole chain gang on this motherfucker. So boom. Once she get the app and shit, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be saying, all you got to do is go live and just dance, popular shit or whatever, just kick shit. So she was like,
they're allowed to show little pussies?
Nah, but they can have on sexy shit though. Okay. But they can show the pussy if they lock the box and go private. So now you ain't just on Front Street, you in your private shit. Man, them bro used to go down, they call that the back end. That shit used to go down on the back end, but I'm so like, yeah. But so she go live and shit. So I go around the dorm. I'm like, hey boy, cause everybody talking about IMO. I'm like, hey boy, it's the new little bitch on IMO. They little bitch fine as hell. They be like, boy, let me see. Like this hoe right here. I'm like, oh, I'm finna go hit her right now. I'm finna go fuck on this hoe right now. Cause this masturbating through the phone in chain gang, we call that getting some pussy. You know what I'm saying? This the closest thing.
Right,
feel me? Yeah. So nigga like, oh yeah, I'm finna go butt it hoe now. I'm like, yeah. So I'm going door to door to niggas I know trick off like this, and I'm like, boy, I got this new. I see this new, but I don't tell them it my bitch. I just be like, boy, y'all seen that new bitch? And everybody go to shit. That thing, you know, she hit me. She jump out loud. She like, look, all these dudes talking about they want private shows. I say, yeah. Now you got to give them this number right here, and y'all do the video. Look, you got that deal though for a reason. Now these niggas just want to see something. So she did her first couple of plays. She was like, oh, this shit easy. All I got to do is let these niggas see. She like, I ain't got to fuck no nigga in real life. Oh, yeah, I'm with them. I'm like, yeah. So
how you get paid? They send a number?
They send the money to my cash app.
Without them knowing that's the cash app.
Yeah. Without them knowing. They you know, all they know is, bitch, where to send this money? Okay, it's sent. All right, now bust it.
Okay, then.
And shit, I had that shit jumping, plus I'm getting the pipe, plus I got my little food shit going on over here, cause I'm selling the food for cash out. Like if a nigga come bring me $50 cash out, all I got to give me $30 in food.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm capping like that
Cause
too.
that way they ain't gotta wait on the store. They might get hungry right now.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we on the internet with it. Then I had me 2-3 on doing they damn thing.
Ooh.
So this shit banking.
Hell yeah.
I'm going dorm to dorm. Every time the door swine go out the door, like, hey, boy, y'all boy been on the IMO. Hey, yeah, hey, boy, y'all seen that whole such. Oh, yeah, I seen that little bit, man. Shot with that bitch. That bitch, that'll win. And see, my first little bitch, that bitch she know how to make that bitch squirt from here to Jamaica. So, you know, niggas want to see that type of shit.
God
she
damn.
be playing with that motherfucker and that thing, you know, her leg go to shaking and shit, and then she go to
Skate.
I said, bitch, the first time she did it for me, I said, bitch, we finna get rich. Bitch.
Oh, yeah, fact.
We finna get rich. You know what I'm saying? So that what it was.
I would put you on that game, though.
Shit, common sense.
My goddamn.
Common sense, cause a nigga, we call it fishing. You be on your phone, you just trying to catch a female that'll either come see you in visitation, put some money on your boy. You trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Make this shit work.
Yeah, you trying to make that shit work. You know what I'm
But for it to work though, nigga gotta have a phone. That's what.
Yeah, you got to have a phone.
Without no phone, ain't no motion gonna start.
Cause see, it been niggas get in situations, they try to work, they move on another nigga phone,
Nigga
they
steal that, intercept that.
Yeah, intercept. You know what I'm saying?
That.
Nigga,
Yeah.
now you got to pull the nigga out because he done tried, you got there. So I always, when I work my move, I always had to have my own phone.
How much phones you think you got caught with?
Shit, a lot of them bitches.
So you like, fuck, I'm going through the whole, every time, it don't matter.
Fuck it, I'm gonna get another one, cause bitch, y'all ain't finna give me no more time. See, it's a system in Georgia. They gonna let you get the phones in.
How they make money on too?
Cause every time they catch you with one, that's $100, nigga. Somebody getting popped with their phone right now.
What you mean it's $100?
They charge your account $100. Yeah, we gonna let y'all get the phone, cause get what? We gonna shake down. Once we catch you with it, you owe us $100.
Man, I ain't know that though.
Yeah, nigga, every time you get wrote up a DR, nigga, that $5 off your account.
Damn.
It's a money system, bro. Listen, you getting charged for everything is monetized. Yeah, so the warden will come in there during the inspection, be like, I know y'all got your dope and your phones in here. Just don't stab nobody in my prison. I'm gonna leave y'all
I'm okay.
alone.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's how they rock out. Cause they short of staff. So long as you ain't stabbing no nigga, they gonna let you.
They staff or they just want to hire that little bit of people?
Man, they short of staff, bro. I just little weight crawl when I got out, bro. On a Saturday night, nigga, it might be 6 police at
That don't make no sense, bro.
They ain't got no, that shit dangerous,
Well, people
bro.
don't want to work.
People don't want to work in that bit.
That's crazy, bitch. 6 in the chain gang.
Yeah, man, and it 1,500 inmates.
That mean them niggas run the chain gang.
But nigga, they got the boo down, bro.
What you mean?
How 1,500 motherfuckers let 6 motherfuckers run them?
Nah, you know that's that we scared of them boys.
Yeah.
So what about when they call them big though? They only be only 6?
Yeah, no, I'm saying now Monday through Friday they have a couple of people. They still short either way it go. Cause see, when I first got to prison, you had 3 shifts. You had first shift, second shift, third shift. They got so short of staff, they broke it down to just 2 12-hour shifts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's the most dangerous part in prison is short of staff. When I first went to prison, some shit about to pop out. You got an officer that gonna be in the booth, can see what's going on, call the code, say yeah. Now, only time you see the police is during count time and chalk call. When it's up, it's just up. They'll be down there when everybody pulled out. Yeah.
That shit crazy. So what about when they make that call and everybody pull up? They don't do that no more?
It just depends on the situation. Just if some pop, shit, it's a chance the officer will be around. It's a chance, more than likely they're not gonna be around.
So niggas in that business freelancing.
It's a death trap, bro. That shit. See, they got the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like to get on the religion shit, but they got you thinking you got to die to go to hell. No.
You feel like
hell is a metaphor on the ground. Is a metaphor for prison.
Bar.
Hell is prison, because what they tell you, to disobey the government is to disobey God. And you do that, you going to hell. Where's the hell? Prison. You ain't got to die to go to hell. Just fuck around and go to prison in Georgia. You gonna see hell.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like Georgia prison worse than where I'm from, because I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
It's like it's more gangs down here.
Yeah, that shit gang bang, it gang land in that
You feel
bitch.
me? So it's like, where we from ain't too much.
Then you got these new young niggas. See, when I came to chain gang, even though I was young, I'm from the generation, nigga. When the OG speak, you
respect.
You respect.
It don't matter the chain gang or whatever.
Yeah, you respect. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now these young niggas, you try to tell a nigga, hey, young nigga, you might want to stop that. Who the fuck you talking to, nigga? I want to hear that Martin Luther King ass shit, nigga.
Damn.
Yeah, nigga, how they, man, these young niggas crazy, bro.
Well, you just let them little young niggas do whatever they want to do.
And then now they getting guns in prison.
Nah, that's crazy. How they getting guns in there?
Same way they get the pack.
So you think the police bringing the guns in there?
Hell nah, the same way.
We
like, throwing this shit over the thing. Yeah.
Boy, so you ever heard what's a gun on?
I done heard about a nigga getting caught with some bullets though. But me personally, I never saw a
nigga had a gun in there, but nigga gonna leave that nigga alone.
You ain't know about the nigga who had the gun at the prison and shit, and he went in the kitchen and killed the kitchen steward.
Nah.
Yeah, nigga had a real 4.5 in that bit. I guess the bit played with him, or I don't know the situation. I wasn't there. Mm-hmm. All I know is Buddy went to detail like he normally do, and blam, shot ass in that bit.
Who like the person making the food?
The kitchen steward.
Yeah, that's crazy. How you gonna kill him?
Yeah. So this shit off the chain. I got out at the right time, but this shit done got all the chain.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, what about the stunt move? You said you had to stunt a couple times. Like, what's the reason you had to pull a stunt move with the?
Oh yeah. Like I was at Smith State Prison, and that shit was a real war zone. Like,
what you mean by war zone?
It's always war. The Bloods and the Muslims, the Mexicans and the Blood, the G's and the C's. It was just always war. And shit.
They say the Bloods cause the most problems though.
Yeah.
Why is that? They deep?
Yeah, they deep, and they,
there's more young niggas
from my experience, I can only speak from my experience, the structure level is
terrible.
Yeah. Now, I done been in the dorm though with some righteous ass blood that they on they shit for real. Mm-hmm. But for the most, but see, you have to understand in prison, the unrighteous outweigh the righteous in prison.
Every time.
You know what I'm saying? The niggas who are righteous for real, being that the unrighteous so deep, when they recognize a nigga rightful, they try and get you out of the way.
Yeah. Those niggas fucking up the vibe.
When you in a dorm, like I was, you know what I'm saying, at the top of the food chain in prison.
How you become the top of the food chain?
Putting in work. Demonstration.
Good work or bad work?
Both.
Oh,
but
hard.
you know, it's a timeless situation. You know what I'm saying? It was never how my people operated. It was never just we on the bullshit.
Yeah.
If some shit went on, it was justified. You feel me? So, but yeah, just demonstrating, operating. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm glad I was in ROTC and Junior Marine growing up, because that shit gave me some structure.
Yeah.
So now that I'm operating on this level with what I am, shit, I just incorporated that with that, put it together, and like that shit was fire. Cause see, once you learn what going on for real, operating in that capacity, that shit fire. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know what I'm saying, people were seeing people that was in top position was seeing my demonstration. So I eventually moved on up and was able to call shots and shit like that. You feel me?
Cause they like how nigga moving.
Yeah, cause I'm the leader. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna follow long enough to learn till I learn how to lead. You feel me? So shit, yeah, that what it was, man. But
so you say using the dome where it was crazy. So that why you felt like you had to butt the system and tell it as
cause I was at Smith and like I say, all this war shit was going on. And I'm like, shit, either I'm finna end up whacking one of these niggas or they gonna whack me, or I can pull a stunt and go home. The only way to get away from that prison, you had to make them folk think you were gonna kill yourself. I knew I wasn't finna kill myself, but I made a motherfucking movie to make them think I was. Get what? It worked. I ended up landing at the Count Phillips State Prison. After that, that's how I ran the bag up.
So you had got into a couple people in that same dorm, like, bitch, I gotta get out this.
Nah, it wasn't even me personally.
You just feel it.
It just my people kept getting in the shit,
So
and I knew it was in the
that means that's you too, yeah.
Yeah, cause see how this shit go. You might not even know what's going on, but if your people pop on some shit, we'll ask questions after this shit over with.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? This shit up. You feel me? So And I seen the trajectory on how this shit was moving. I said, man, they gonna end up having to pull one of these niggas out or get pulled out one. I wanted to go home too bad, so I pulled the stunt. I drawed a little blood. Fuck it. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself in this motherfucker. But see, that ain't even the key. After you pull that stunt, you still got to make it believable to the psychiatrist. Cause that psychiatrist say, oh no, ain't nothing wrong with that nigga. They sending your ass right back. So shit, I made a movie. I went to Hollywood. I should have got a Grammy, nigga, Oscar
for that shit.
Hey, yeah, but it worked. And shit, I got to a new prison and it went crazy.
And then I gotta ask you, like you said, you did 15, you came home, like you look regular. But I got some niggas that came home, bro. They went crazy a little bit, bro. They came back like they seen a ghost in that bitch.
Yeah, for real.
Like, is it like one nigga told me, man, he was getting shot in there, like they was giving him shots.
Yeah, that hound dog make your ass go to sleep.
Like what? Like I heard that shit ain't no good for you.
It ain't. It's like horse tranquilizer.
Nigga talk slow and all now.
Yeah, that shit. Then they hold you down, hit you in the ass with that bit, like on your cheek. Boom, your ass.
Man, what made people get that right there though?
They had to be nutting up, bucking on something. They don't just do it, just walk up on you and do it. You had to be bucking on something. You know what I'm saying? 9 times 10, if that happened, they on a mental health caseload. Yeah.
That's crazy, yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I done seen like some soldiers come out of that bit, but you might have 1, 2 niggas like, damn, been in there, came out. Yeah. Crazy, man.
I'm telling you, that's hell, bro. Where they just had Larry Hoover on the ground.
On the ground, yeah. Way down.
Hell, bro, that's hell, bro. It ain't no cause guess what? A dead man can't talk, so he can't describe how you know what hell look like if a dead nigga can't talk. It's prison, bro. That's all it is.
And what about this rumors about niggas throwing fifis and all that shit?
Oh like you
If they playing with the fifi, that mean you crazy a little bit now, right?
Yeah, but shit, you know, it just depends on the situation. You had niggas that be back there in the hole. You might send a nigga a cigarette. He's supposed to send you the money for the cigarette. He don't send it. All right, bitch ass nigga, I got something for you. So you, in every dorm in the hole, you gonna have a doo-doo man and a nigga.
He said a doo-doo man?
Yeah, the shit man. Yeah, they call that the fire, the pistol. I'm gonna shoot you. When you hear a nigga say, all right, I'm finna get your bitch ass shot, nigga. You know a nigga finna slang that doo-doo, but so a nigga will buy bottles from the doo-doo man, bro, and go.
He bought on them doodles up.
He bought them damn things up.
Doodle selling in that bitch.
This shit will sell in that bitch.
God damn.
Yeah, nigga might be like, sell me a bottle. All right, send me $25.
$25?
Yeah.
Well, that shit costs.
Yeah. So, nigga, goddamn. That be the niggas that'll buy be the nigga who ain't finna like me. I done had a nigga shit it down before. I ain't finna.
What you mean shit it down?
I done, hey, look, boy, sell me a bar.
Yeah.
Another nigga that could pop out his room. Hey, look, go get that bar from him. I'm gonna pay you such and such. That nigga running room.
So you sending the hits?
I'm sending hits on nigga, get nigga shit. I wait good till he at the flap talking his shit. All right. I keep me a little nigga that know how to pop out his room. They go shoot them. I had little shooters in there.
And what's the reason to shoot them though? Like what, they playing with the money on?
Playing with money, talking shit, drawing heat to the dorm, yeah. Know what I'm saying? Alright, got something. That shit get a nigga by right, bitch. Yeah.
That's crazy though. But what about you ever seen the bitch had to get like you seen that shit they had with Tory Lanez, man?
Yeah.
Like what you thought about that? They're like, okay, let's say before like let me switch it up a little bit. Let's say you're like a nigga like Tory Lanez, like a big celebrity like that. Would you be in regular population or you went to PC, bro? And there's something wrong with going with PC? What? Answer the first question I asked about to say.
Me personally, if I'm as big as
Tory Lanez, not no regular ass nigga, Tory Lanez.
Shit, boy, cause see, too much could come my way I can't see. Shit, I'm finna lay it down, my boy.
Yeah, but why niggas don't want to lay it down?
Pride, want to have this image. Oh, cause what it do would have killed you. Now you the hard nigga. All the hard niggas I know locked down and dead.
Dead, yeah.
All the niggas, I'm hard. All right, nigga. Cause you gotta think, the niggas who run the world, soft as hell. They some old niggas with suits on. Nothing hard about them. Yeah, the military, they trained to go. It ain't about them. Who the fuck telling them what to do?
Facts.
That nigga that's telling them what to do soft as a bitch. You can walk right up to him, fire. You're an old man.
Yeah.
The folks who run shit for real soft as a bitch.
Facts. That's make
the hard niggas, they killing you and putting you in chain gang. You gotta learn, in this world, you gotta learn the art of finesse. Cause all this shit is in America is finesse, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all this shit is, finesse. A bunch of finessing going on.
So like that comes to my question. Did you ever see a nigga get pulled out?
What? That's regular shit.
Like what's pulled out? I ain't talking about.
Pulled out when a nigga got down up some shit like did long, and you see that boy got that boy ass by his throat, and he just hitting that boy ass, hitting that boy ass, and pulled out mean you see the blood skiing out. He pulled out.
Pulled out. And you done see niggas heard or seen a couple niggas done died from that situation?
Man, yeah, nigga died right in front of me.
So you done seen a couple niggas die?
Yeah, I done seen the life leave a nigga body.
God damn, from the chain gang.
Yeah, the police standing right there in shock. Don't know what to do. The nigga done. That boy just staring off. He over it.
So like when you see shit like that, what I'm saying, like something, you gotta have a strong ass mind though, bro.
Yeah, it had become, at first it used to have me fucked up, but then it became normal.
Just like it just kept happening, you saying basically.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
So how you, like for them young little niggas that's watching this shit, like you feel me, like how you weave that shit? Now, I know you ain't supposed to just, you gonna say don't go to prison, but I'm telling you in that bitch too late.
Yeah.
You in this bitch, you in this jungle.
Yeah.
How you stay out of trouble, you can't, or sometimes you can't avoid it.
Well shit, don't join no gang and don't do that.
What about the niggas that feel like they forced to join the gang? Cause they were forced to join that shit.
Nah, you ain't forced to do nothing. Cause guess what? You can be a civilian in prison. It just, here's the thing. The first nigga, cause it's inevitable. You gonna get into it with at least one nigga.
Yeah.
When that do happen, go all the way.
All the way through.
What, win, lose, or draw,
Go all
all psych out.
That mean go to the box.
Cause your first impression is your best impression. Yeah, buddy might have got his ass whooped, but he went though. So nigga gonna respect that. Now if a nigga just pull up, take your shit, slap you out, you finna have a hard deal.
That might turn you to a female.
Yeah, it's happened.
Yeah.
It's
So
happened.
even if you can't hang, just hang.
Just go.
Go get beat up.
You can get beat the fuck up.
Bite
But
the
nigga,
nigga so, yeah.
nigga like, boy, that nigga got there, he tried.
Yeah.
So nigga gonna be like, oh, that just look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's straight.
Yeah, he's a big man.
Cause nigga know when we pull up on now, you gonna have to do it to him now.
Yeah, every time.
You'd rather get that than, oh yeah, that bitch ass nigga, yeah, go on get that nigga
So
shit.
now if you a bitch ass nigga, everybody.
Yeah.
Like they see like everybody might want to try you now.
Yeah. But
Damn.
see, it's all about positioning too. Because niggas get in shit due to habit, like the drugs in prison now.
And that gambling, so I used to send my niggas
Oh,
money. They gambling with the money.
Yeah, fact.
Got into it with the whole dorm, bitch over gambling.
Yeah, facts. And that shit an addiction. Like I had a real bad gambling addiction, but I would never gamble to the point where I'm just, it's over with. Nah, I might go out bad, but I still got me a little son in the cut to goddamn get back
That
straight.
mean you ain't really
You know what I'm
addicted. I
saying?
know niggas they out all the way through there.
Yeah, I done went out bad a couple of times, but I learned from that shit. Like, nah, that shit. Cause when you got a box full of shit,
And you
cash
want that
up on
shit,
swole, feel good. But you go out there 30 minutes later, God, that shit, I didn't like that feeling.
Feel like inside.
So I was selective gambling after that. Like, I knew how to, old nigga taught me how to ride the waves and that shit. Like, that main gambling thing there is Georgia Skin, that skin game.
What that is?
Shit, okay, basically, you got niggas around the table, everybody pull a card. The end man check everybody card, make sure they ain't the same. Once everybody got their card, you put the rest of the card back in the box. Me and you betting on that. I'm betting you that your card come out the box first. You bet me that mine, like you got the jack, I got the king. Boom, he skinned the card. Say the jack come out the box, you lost. Cause you got the jack. Or the king come out, I lost. You know what I'm saying? So you betting niggas that they card come out the box first.
They just made up a game up in there.
Nah, that's a real game.
Real
like
sport.
official, yeah, like
I don't know how to gamble, bro. I gotta be a big brother, bro. The nigga, you would've thought he a crackhead, bro.
Yeah.
And all he do is shoot dice, bitch.
yeah.
That's why you might get that nigga 100, man. Yo, give Cha-Cha this 100 for me. That nigga finna go take that 100.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, cuz you just every 2-3 months getting kicked out. So I ain't learn how to, I to this day, I still don't know how to shoot dice just cause this nigga life so fucked up.
Yeah.
I said, I don't wanna learn none of this shit.
Yeah, fat. Yeah, I know some niggas that this how they live. And see, another way I lived in that bit was sports betting. See, I used to study the sport. I'm fighting with the sports and shit. So I gamble heavy on the sports now. LeBron James on TV, oh bitch, I'm betting high. Fuck it. Yeah, let's go.
Boy, I feel you on that though. So motherfucking, you in that bit like, had that time like going down, like how it was though, knowing you about that, you feel me? Or there was there ever a time you felt like you ain't coming home?
It been a couple of times like that. When I got stabbed by the Mexican.
You got stabbed by a Mexican?
Yeah, he had to hit me with an ice pick.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
What caused that though? What led to that?
Some old niggas done stole the Mexican. Some of my bros stole the Mexican pack, and that shit was just up.
Whoever's around, you was around basically.
Yeah, so and that shit popped. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I was bleeding until after they put me in handcuffs and shit, cause this shit so intense.
Yeah.
One of my bros like, hey boy, you bleeding like a motherfucker. So I look at my arm and shit. I'm like, my heart just went to beat fast when I saw the blood. I'm like, oh shit. But you know. Yeah, you have some times in that bit when you're back against the wall, you just got to know how to operate. It's all about positioning though.
So like how it wasn't that like I heard the white folks were like the weakest link in that bitch.
Yeah. But you got some hard body white boy. I done ran across some hard body white boy that ain't going, but for the most part, them folks ain't taking.
There's not too much of them in there, basically.
They used to run into them in the free world. Man, them boys going. Shit, I know you don't. Seen some of that shit run across your feed. Them white boys going out so bad because they junkies.
Yeah.
They gone on that meth. Them strips got the chain gang fucked up. That K2.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What's K2 in there though? How they make the K2?
I don't know how they make it, but it's some kind of.
You ain't fuck the K2.
Hell nah.
But niggas know that shit had them going crazy. Why they was smoking it like that?
Man, I seen a nigga smoke that shit. Goddamn throw up. They had to call medical and shit to get that nigga up out of there. Get what the nigga was saying when he left out?
That's that shit.
Who got that?
Who got that?
Who got that? I want
that's
that.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
It's hell, bro.
Niggas see what happened to the nigga. Like, I want that sad. I'm trying to throw up too.
Man, it's
Fuck
hell.
That. I'm trying to get walked out of this bitch too.
Man,
that's crazy.
You literally walk around in hell, bro. There's so many demonic spirits in there, bro. Like certain dorms you walk in, you could just feel the energy. You could just feel it. Like you'll be ha and he with your partner, then you walk in the dorm, that shit just. You be like, damn. You go to look around, you see a nigga walk around with coats on, boots on,
I mean, they
towel.
Yeah,
you see a nigga with that towel around their neck.
They going down over here.
Something finna pop.
He make sure that he protecting that neck.
See, while the dorm loud, you hear a lot of noise. You ain't got to worry about it. It's just when that bitch get quiet.
I heard.
That
too quiet.
Man, it done been times I've been in my room with my phone. I'm hearing the noise and shit. And everything, you know, I hear it get quiet. I'll come look out my room.
What the fuck going on out there?
Yeah, it's ain't going on. It's too quiet.
It's about to go down.
Yeah, something going on. It's too quiet.
That's what niggas spook because it's quiet up in there. They want it a bit loud as hell. Like
As long as it's loud, you know everything's straight.
Damn.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. A bit like what one thing you can say that shit taught you though, prison taught you?
Patience. Because you got to wait on everything.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? So it taught me patience, and I knew that was gonna be the key to my success. You know what I'm saying? Patience. You gotta wait. Just like my dad used to own a grocery store back in the day. You open a grocery store, nigga, you not finna sell everything in that bitch in one day, nigga. That shit take time, bro. And see, before I went to prison, I didn't have that mindset. I wanted everything right now.
God damn it. So motherfucking, when did you realize you was coming home though?
Shit, when I got down to 5 years, when I got that 10 ball out the way, oh yeah, it's up.
I ain't no joke there, boy.
So
I mean, time started moving.
So I hadn't got a good following on social media when I was
in there.
I had like 50K followers and shit.
Instagram, Facebook,
Instagram.
How you ran them bitches up?
Shit, just being on that bit, that chain gang shit, cause I was cooking food. Trapping on that bit, goddamn rapping on that bit.
Nobody never say they seen you, no police ever say they seen you?
Yeah, they used to, but see, I was always, you know what I'm saying, in the loop with the police.
So yeah, you ain't had to worry about no haters.
Yeah, I want to stay like my boy, Lieutenant Brown, when I was at Phillip, he used to pull up on me like, bitch, you just dropped a new video. I be like, hey, yeah. He like, yeah, man. He said, you straight, man.
Okay then.
But see, I had done showed them folks, I've been knocked out with phones so many times. It got to a point they just left me alone because they see he gonna get another.
He gonna get another.
One time I flexed on 13. They knocked me off, take me to the hole, but when they knocked me off, I already had a play in motion. It just hadn't came in yet. So when they get me to the hole, my play come through. I sent all my work and shit to my partner in another room that was in the hole. I was like, hold it for a day or two. I'm finna flex on this 13.
How you do that? How you send the work through somebody else?
Yeah. You know, like I said, in the hole, niggas know how to pop out their room. You got some real Houdinis in that bitch. I don't care how you lock them in that room, give them enough time. Them niggas coming up out that bitch.
What the fuck?
Yeah, them niggas out. I don't know. I wasn't a nigga that popped out my room like that.
Chilling.
I used to see them niggas doing this shit. So I got all the work sent to my partner room, boom. So I kept a phone, a brand new phone. I'm waiting on the 13 officer to pull up. He pull up the next morning. He come look at my flap. He tells me, yeah, I'm gonna keep knocking you off. And I told him, I said, yeah, I'm gonna keep getting these bitches. He looked at me.
He let you
He
slide
looked
on
at the phone. He looked at me. He put the phone in his pocket.
No.
And he walked out. You know what I'm saying?
Why you did him like that?
Fuck you, nigga. Y'all can't stop this shit. Fuck y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna do this shit. Yeah.
Dawg, you put the phone out.
I put him, yeah, nigga, cause I knew he was gonna come back and flick, cause he used to always see me in the chow hall or on the walk and say, I'm gonna get you, Shaw. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
You
I'm
just
like, nigga, you can't fuck with me, nigga.
You
Fuck
showing
you.
how you moving.
Yeah, I gave that bitch a phone, nigga.
But God, what made you? That was off the chain. That's crazy and off the chain.
Get what? When I got out the hole after that nigga walked up close on me. He was like, no homo. He was like, did close up on me. He said, respect.
Yeah.
Cause he one of them African dudes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He probably was shot.
That nigga
too.
pulled up on when I got out the hole. He was like,
you gotta respect that.
he walked up on me. I'm thinking he finna, I'm really bracing myself.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
this nigga try anything. I'm finna lay him out with the right. On guard, I'm finna knock this bitch out. But he was like, respect. Respect. And that boy left me alone.
That shit crazy.
He left me alone after that.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I seen one of your stories. You gotta let me know about the warden, dog. That was the one that was hating on you, though, dog.
Oh yeah, that boy was trying to get me
The one
popped.
that end up leaving.
Yeah, that boy was trying to goddamn get my nose white. I had them bust a move, finesse that boy. I finessed him to open my door and put his hands on me. The camera right there, and I know this shit. Don't finesse that damn boy and told that boy, hey, look, yeah, my folk goddamn finna have the investigator come look at these camera when you put your hands on me, boy, I got you. That nigga fuck around and turn and look and seen that camera, he was like, fuck. Like, yeah, nigga, yeah, I got you. I get out the hole and like, yeah, nigga, I need this, this, and this, bitch. Yeah. He fucked with me one time and got up out of there. Yeah. See, that was the thing in prison. They out to get you, so you better be out to get them.
Damn.
Yeah.
So now, motherfucking, your last year, like, was there any time you like your time was getting low? You like a nigga try you like, I'm gonna just charge that to the game, bro, because I ain't trying to do too long.
I fell back like from a lot of shit. I stopped gambling. Only thing my last year. Only thing I was doing was just get my mental straight, you know what I'm saying? Writing music, writing a book, goddamn, just get my mind ready for the free world, man. You know what I'm saying? Staying in tune with my partners on the street and shit, goddamn. Yeah. But see, I wasn't a nigga, I can count how many just fights and stabbings I done been in 15 years, I can count it. It ain't been that many because I was a nigga that always was in the loop, trying to get some money, so. Shit, I was the nigga in the dorm when bullshit about to go on. Oh damn, bro, hold on, what's going on? What y'all about to pop for, man? He owe me $10, man. Hey,
man.
He go 20, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm getting these pipes.
You trying to stop? Yeah, you ain't trying to make sure.
I don't need the heat in the dorm, man. Little shit. I was the peacekeeper for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep that motion going in the dorm.
Yeah, you got, cause we can't. They come here shaking us down. Y'all nigga losing phones and shit. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to thank for niggas though. Cause you can't let everybody just crash out, bro. Even though it was certain situations I couldn't get in because it might be a blood and Crip or a blood and Muslim situation. I do a third person. It'll be somebody that's connected to the situation. I go in through them like, look, go holler at them folks and tell them folks did this, bro. Goddamn. I just make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when I see the tension, I catch it before I actually pop. And them niggas, they love stuff. Like, I might come out my room and see niggas suited and booted up like something to pop. Get what I do? I go in my room, put about $50 worth of food in the net bag. Hey, man, spade game on the creek. Who want to play spade, man? Get this free ass money, man. I might stunt, pull the shit on the floor. Who want this free ass shit? Next thing you know, them niggas' attention go from to shit, but I am hungry.
Yeah,
Shit,
sure.
now I got these niggas playing cards. It might be a day the police letting us go outside. Hey man, I got $100 worth of food, basketball tournament, 3-on-3. What y'all niggas
you
wanna
was
do?
orchestrating shit.
Yeah, you got to when you
Keep everybody in mind off.
Yeah, you feel me? So shit, that I used to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying, Jay? And all the different organizations in there be all on fuck with me. A lot of my issues that I had came from my own kind, but.
Talking about your own, when you was there with the other people that were fucking with you.
The Blood, the Crip, the Muslim, the Go-Fade, all these boys, they fuck with me. They'll be having situation amongst they own. They'll come to me for advice.
Right, yeah.
Like, bro, big bro, I know you ain't, but shit, let me just lay something out for you, tell me what you think. And they'll tell, man, I'm like, well, shit, if it was me, oh damn, appreciate it, bro.
You think your crew probably was just jealous how you moving in that bit?
They couldn't control me, like, shit, you know, niggas, the worst thing you could do is catch a hoe and let your bros know. Cause it ain't the broke bros you gotta worry about, it's the bros who give money too.
Yeah.
They wanna have your way too. You know what I'm saying? So shit, that shit is different. It level to this shit. Yeah.
God damn it, so now motherfucking like, so when you motherfucking jumped out, what was on your mind though, Bill? What the shit you say I gotta do? I'm finna start knocking my checklist off, you feel me?
Yeah, I knew that as soon as I got out, I had to find employment. I got to get paid for some of my time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I knew I couldn't get back in the street. Even though I went back to the same environment, I wasn't doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I got to go to work. I got to go punch the clock a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I got 2 jobs, one at Wendy's and one at Dollar General. I was staying in the fucking hotel, you know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you about you. Like, you say you running to that money. What you doing with all that money you running up there?
Shit, you know, in prison, you got to trust people. You can't get the cards mailed to the prison. You got to have somebody on the outside with these cards. Motherfucker, we're running out with the money. They like, shit, he locked up. Shit, don't spend this shit.
Wow.
You don't hear about their problem and all the shit they got to pay for till you start telling them to hold your money. Can I borrow this? Can I? What was you doing before I started sending you this money? Look like you perfectly fine. But now they got access to this little paper shit. You ain't spend this shit.
And when you say when you came home, you went to the hotel. Why not to your people's house?
Cause shit, the last person I thought I could trust wasn't trustworthy. So my last little bit of bread, they wiped my nose for it. So I ain't have shit when I got out. You know what I'm saying? So one of my bros, he actually lost his job just to come pick me up in prison. He came scoop me up, got me a room for the night and shit. Then I had the little female I had been dealing with while I was in prison. She flew down here from Virginia. And I was staying in the room going to work. You know what I'm saying? And shit, ended up getting up the bread to get my own spot. Got my own spot and shit, and just kept going.
Okay then.
Now when I got the spot, I could operate because I was selling freeze cups, candy, cookie chips. I'm cutting hair.
Oh, you know how to do hair and all?
Yeah, I'm selling dollar shots of liquor, the beer. I'm going crazy. The whole trap going on.
We back in the chain game right now.
What? That's what I had that mentality. Bitch, I'm in the giant right now, bitch. I'm finna go crazy.
For real.
Yeah.
And so, like, how did the YouTube come about?
Shit, my partner, he told me, he was like, shit, bro, I know a official bag you could get. All you gotta do is tell them prison stories, bro. And I'm like, yeah. He like, yeah. He was like, then shit, cause bro had over 100 and some thousand subscribers. So he was like, shit, I interview you on my shit. He was like, I know you, yeah, funny hell, you stupid. So shit, they gon' fuck with you. He say, go on, get your videos up. So I run my videos up to about 20, 30 videos. Then we did an interview on his shit. And after I did the interview on his shit, my shit just, that bitch just took off. So, and I just kept dropping. That shit just kept building. Yeah.
Okay then. And so and what's your YouTube for everybody that wanna go follow it too?
Man, y'all subscribe to Charlie Global, man. Charlie Global. My Instagram is King Charlie KMF. KING Charlie KMF, man. Yeah. Facebook, Charlie Boss. BOSS. That's Charlie Boss on Facebook.
So Yeah, man. So, you know, what else you doing? I know you with that music. I know you got that. I done found me some motion.
Yeah, I got that pop out streaming on all platforms right now, going crazy. I'm getting ready to shoot some more videos and shit, some more singles. But I was supposed to drop my first album out of prison, you know what I'm saying? Next month, actually. I'm gearing up trying to drop that bit next month. If not next month, definitely September. But I got 2 dates I'm playing around with. But yeah, the album called Reset, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's what I got going on.
Man, you already know, man, what it is, man. Appreciate you for coming through.
Really,
hopefully
bro.
we can run it up again, you feel me, turn up. You feel me, I had to get you on here, because like I said, I be watching your YouTube shit, be going crazy. I be like, boy, I gotta interview that boy, you feel me?
Yeah, fair.
What else you want to let them boys know before we get out of here?
Hey, man, y'all boy, don't chase the limelight, baby. Don't chase the crowd, man. Key in on what you good at and rock out, my nigga. You hear me? Cause get what? The crowd ain't the gang. They ain't gonna give a fuck about you when something happen to you, my nigga. So don't be chasing that, you hear me? Stay true to yourself. Oh, yeah, global gang, baby.
Tippie Toe, y'all know what it was, man. Tippie Toe global gang. We got to turn up, man. Prison Stories, man. That boy coming home out of doing 15, going crazy out here. Subscribe to his YouTube. Hit the subscribe button on my shit too. Next time, touch that nose. Glee! Okay then.
Getting money, serving glee like the nigga off Tippie Toe.